Good morning, afternoon, and or evening. This is Derek, Professor Silly Gaming, and come hell or high water, I am going to finish Sanctuary Hills settlement build for one person, one individual, population one. I'm finishing it today. Might have to do a whole lot of editing to make that work. There's not a lot more building to do, frankly. Mostly it's going to be decorating. So I'm going to use plenty of the music track. It's the instrumental section of Catasteroid from the New Ancient Astronauts album Astronautilus. I feel like I can use that without copyright issues because, frankly, I'm the bass player, or I was the bass player and the vocalist for that particular song. I recorded that song, so if it gets copyrighted, who the hell's copyrighting me? My guitar player, my drummer? Like, I've got the hard drives. I got the master hard drive of all the recording material. So, like, yeah, I get to use it. That's just the way it is. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, first things first, I'm gonna dump everything into the workbench, and then we're going to make this door. I want a door that I can hit a switch from inside, and the door closes and locks and latches, and then thus this base can't be accessed while a character would be sleeping. It's a small desire, but I think it's one that's worthwhile. So let's do it. It's a misty day here, so what I want to do, the door goes that way. I feel like I should put the switches on this side, frankly, even though it needs to go over to there. Yeah, let's do that. So originally my idea here was to have a switch on the inside and the outside so that you could hit the switch and then it would open the door, and then the delayed off switch would then close the door, so you just had to hit the switch to go in and out. But unfortunately, I've been running into nothing but problems trying to make this work. And unfortunately, that means that I'm as I build things and then get rid of them, and then build them, and then store them, well, I need 2 more copper. All right. All right, so I need 2 more copper to get this inside switch to work, unfortunately. So, in the meantime, I do have enough copper, or have another wire to attach a wire on the inside like that, but that, of course, renders this useless. Right, I need more copper. So we are going to now head to Red Rocket. I only need 2 pieces of copper. And then there's just the final decorating. So let's head there and do it. That said, I should probably start scrapping all sorts of other things that I'm carrying. But let's just do this quick. See if there's copper here first. Take out the mole rats, meat dog meat, all that. There might be copper in that cave back behind. All right, greet the dog.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
You want to come with me, pal?
Okay, then. Let's stick together.
All right, before it does that, it's going to try to teach me how to issue commands.
Grab that.
Bad dog. Bad dog.
Get that.
Oh, you got it.
Head over
right,
there.
You did it. Good. Good job. Oh, let's get that turned off. We don't want any copyright issues. And let's just head over here to this car because I want to get on top of it. Yeah? No? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Grab all of that. All right. There it is. There it is. I do want to get up on top of the car. It's just easier. All right, let's grab all of the meat and everything else. What do we got in here? We got nuclear material, bag of cement. There's got to be more here than just that. Bottle, Bunsen burner. That's 1 copper. Perfect. All right, just 1 more copper. Is that it? Is that it? Or is that circuitry? Both. Perfect. All right. That is what I needed. Now we can head back. We can finish building that switch. That's going to make the door work. Funny thing is, I don't know if I'm going to want that door to actually be there once I meet Preston and have everybody come back here. I don't know if they're going to be able to operate the door. And as I expand the settlement, I'm going to want to be watching that settlement size. Although that will be a good experiment, a good longer-term experiment as far as the stability of the game. Push the settlement up to its limit, and then begin to use that scrapping glitch to increase the settlement size to see at what point that it does it just full-on break. All right, we've got 1 more little thing to build here, and we're done. With that part, at least. Okay, 1 montage later, and I finally got to where I should have been in the first place, which is I was way overthinking this. Really, it only need to have the switch on the inside, not the outside. Come inside, flip the switch, the door closes, you can sleep well. Get up, open the door, head out into the world. Much simpler. Now, because I have that conduit down at the floor where the door is actually sliding, I do want the couch to go back into place there. So now I need to find a good rug and find a good couch and rearrange the living room furniture to kind of hide the guts of this, so the door will slide behind the couch. Okay, for anybody that doesn't know what I'm doing here, I use this in other ones as well. This is the rug glitch. So, in case you're not familiar with it, basically, the rug, if you put anything on the rug, even partially on the rug, then you can move the rug around, and the rug is what's creating the collision as far as other objects, as far as like walls and whatnot. So you can move objects up to or even into walls if you put them all on a central rug. You can even stack rugs out in a line, which is a nice way to move things into other objects. The downside of it is if you then remove the rug, everything will fall, similar to the fire barrel I have out there. That one fell. I didn't want the rug to be visible, so I removed the rugs and the fire barrel fell in. Now I could actually fix that, and if I put a bigger rug, and then I could put some rubber mats down and probably fix that if I really wanted to. But yeah, that's what I'm doing here. I'm just placing all the furniture. Sorry, I'm doing it at night. That's one of the things about building is with not having it on survival is that I don't have to worry about day or night cycles. I can just build. The sun is coming up. But yeah, we got the switch here. That closes that. That is perfect. And yep. All right. Right. So the key limiting factor as far as decorating is going to be, what do I actually have? So I've got stuff in the workbench here, which I can utilize any of this for, obviously not the weapons until I'm not just going to put mines out. But anything that's in the workbench, I can pull out and then I can place. Anything that's in any of the other houses that I haven't stored or scrapped, I can grab. And other than that, that's pretty much what I have to work with. There's a few items that I can make decorations-wise in workshop mode, but not a huge amount. So it's going to be a combination. It's mostly going to be pulling stuff out of the workbench into my inventory and then dropping it and then manually placing it. Oh, hey, I found the spotlights, and I think I've got 5 electricity. I'm only running the door and 1 light bulb so far, so I can totally get this wired up here and put a spotlight up here. It's not, I mean, obviously I would love to have laser turrets, and eventually that's going to be my go-to because, frankly, the missile turrets cause splash damage, which can kill your settlers, but the laser turrets can put out a huge amount of damage without any kind of problems. So I am going to have to wire this up real quick. So we're just going to put a wire or a conduit here, connect it down to the ground, and then we're going to use the wire glitch to wire that up, assuming that it doesn't hang inside. Because if it hangs inside, I'm not going to like the aesthetics of that. Right, let's see how this looks. So it's working. That's good. The wire's going down there. So yeah, it is hanging and going through the wall right there. I don't like it. I don't like the aesthetics of it. So, I mean, if I put a series of conduits along the front, I could wire it that way, but I don't think I have the materials to do that. So, instead, let's move it over here to the corner. That way the wire won't be going through nearly as much. Just need to get it high enough to sit up on the roof. Let's just set it down. There we go. Move it into position. There we go. Now it's green. It's on the corner. That looks pretty good. Just kind of get it just right so I don't have one of the legs hanging off, because right now if I did it right there where it's green, that front leg's hanging off and that just looks bad. That looks like it'll work. And then we can just wire glitch this up to there. And boom. All right, we got a spotlight. Nice. All right, one thing we can build is we need more lights. I don't have a lot of spare electricity, but I should be able to make some various candles. So I'm going to put some candles throughout the listing. I definitely want one by the door. But just throughout, just so that at night there's some ambient lighting. All right, so a little candle on the table. Since the roof is open, I feel like I can get this barrel in here somewhere. So maybe not along this wall, maybe over here in the corner instead. Yeah, there's that light I can't scrap. Yeah, I'm thinking in the corner. So right about there. All right, and then probably put this lamp here or so. And I don't really want to build lamps out here necessarily. So definitely one here by the door. And I feel like that's probably enough. I mean, I could put one somewhere in here. All right. All right, as I put the cooking station in here as well as the chemistry bench, I'm going to turn this into basically a kitchen area. So I want to get this cabinet in here to serve as sort of a countertop, so that I can put stuff in it and on it. So I just need to get it. I want to get it closer to the wall. So I'm probably going to want to use a rug glitch here as well. You know, if I can just slip the rug, I won't be able to slip the rug directly underneath it. I'm going to need to move that out of the way. I like these rubber mats for this sort of purpose because, you know, if you were standing at the chemistry station, you'd want to have something soft to stand on, sort of like at a coffee shop or at a restaurant or something like that. So, and that'll allow me to get it right up close to the wall, just like that. Okay, and so we're going to start the actual process. I got a kitchen table here, so I'm literally going to have to drop the cereal and then position it onto the table. Making sure that it's going to stand up. This is the tedium. I'm not going to speed this up. This is the tedium of decorating with no mods. So placing an object at a time. So I'm not going to make you sit through all of that. Instead, I am going to call it an episode right about here. Right, so keep an eye out. I'm going to make a little tour video of Sanctuary Hills Population 1. That should be posting not this Wednesday, but no, that will be posting this coming Wednesday, like in 2 days. So that's fun. Yay. Meanwhile, I get to move on and start playing the next bits of this. Definitely learned a lot putting these last couple of videos together. I'm going to be able to do this process a lot quicker and smoother in the future with future builds, which will be nice for you. It'll be nice for me. It'll be nice for everybody. Right. So keep an eye out. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. Red Rocket or work on phase 2 of Sanctuary Hills. Probably Red Rocket. Now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like that sounds more fun to me. So you have a great rest of your whatever, and I will see you on the other side. Ta-ta.